Time to take them inside, guys. Ooh, it's cold. I need a jacket. Ooh, guys. I wanted to leave them outside until 8 o'clock, but it has gotten cold. Good evening, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. So here are the babies. Let me get you guys some more water. Let me get you more water. Here you guys go. Here's water. Here water. Here is water. Come on, go grab water. Hey guys. Whew. It is cold tonight in New York, but we are in the backyard. Guys, the ducks are getting so big. Look at how big they are right now. They're almost, so the biggest ducks are almost adults right now. These are some of our khaki Campbells and our Cayuga ducks. They're growing so well, guys. They're growing so well. Guys, if you just joined in, don't forget to subscribe. We're only going to be here for a little while. But the ducks, guys, they just got a little shower today. So if you could tell, the adult feathers are coming in. They're in about 4 months, guys. We're going to have eggs on the farm with the babies. Look at them. If you guys have been following us, you know how small they were like 4 weeks ago. Now they're huge. Welcome, guys. As you come in, don't forget to subscribe. Let me see if I can turn on some light here, guys. So the ducks, these are our mallards. Those are our youngest ducks. They're about, what is the date of today? We got them first week of September, so they're about 3 weeks old. They don't grow as big, the mallards. They're a smaller breed. So look at them, guys. They're growing so nicely. These are our 2 smaller Pekins. They're about a month. We got them Labor Day week. So it's the end of the month, so they're about a month. So these are the 2 smallest ones. So we have them with the mallards. Here are the bigger ones, guys. So we have the bigger ones. We have some of the Pekin ducks. That's about, we got them in the week of August 18th. So that means they're a month and a half. So those are the much bigger ones. So the much bigger ones, and guys, they're getting the adult feathers in. So right now we have, guys, if you came in, hey Sleepy Rabbit, guys, don't forget to subscribe. We really appreciate it. We are a growing farm, and all and any subscription help us grow our channel. We want to keep doing more for these animals, and your subscription definitely helps us. We are taking them to the farm. We're taking them down to Florida tomorrow. So we'll be traveling for about a day and a half. We grew them in New York just because we had access to electricity. We were home. It just made it easier but harder. Because guys, the last time we had our ducks, we had them on the farm. And once they got big enough, we were able to just take them on the farm. But here we kind of limited in space because we just in our backyard, so the space is smaller. So it's smaller for them, so they're a little more limited. Now, at this point, they would have been on the farm already, acclimated with the farm, going in and out, have their coop, but they're still in our backyard. But they're going down next week, so they should be on the farm. So guys, don't forget. So Sleepy Rabbit, we will be getting some chickens, some goats. I don't know. I'm kind of scared to get cows because they're so big. If I could get a mini cattle, I'll do that. But definitely we're getting goats. We'll get a few rabbits. Um, we had a bunch of turkey before. We had about 30 turkeys before. We will get a couple. The turkeys are great. They are very loving, and I love them so much, guys. But the problem with that is I love to eat turkey, and I couldn't. Turkeys eat a lot of feed. They eat a lot of feed, and because I grew them from babies, I couldn't eat them, and they were just taking a lot of feed from us. So I grew the turkeys they were smaller than this. I grew them from babies. So even the ducks, they're really gonna be pets, but they don't eat as much as the turkeys do. All right, guys, let me give them a little more water. What I'm doing is I'm feeding them outside, and then I take them inside at the end of the night. So we feed them outside so they could make all the mess they want to make, guys. All the mess with their water. And then we take them back inside for the night. So around 7 o'clock, I'll probably take them in. But they're outside all day, free ranging. So guys, if you're not, I have one dog. He is a cockapoo. So he's not, I'll show you my dog. I don't have Angel, come. My dog, he's older, and he's not hearing properly. So let me show you my dog. This is my baby. He's an inside dog, guys. He's an inside dog. He was on the steps. He does not like grass. He does not like the farm, and especially on our farm. I mean, he likes the freedom of the farm, but on the farm we have this thing that holds onto his hair, to his fur, sorry, and he hates it because it goes in his paws, it's on his coals, sorry, on his fur. So he hates it. So yeah. Oh, you have that same exact dog, Sleepy Rabbit? Yeah, we have a cockapoo. I've had him for like 14 years. He's 14 years old. Come on, Angel. He is bougie. Look at it. He's gonna go inside. See, he's gonna go inside. You don't want to come play with the ducks? Guys, he's an inside dog. He hates Florida because it's too hot. But I actually happen to love Florida because I like being outside. If you see, this is our backyard in New York. It is so limited, but we have, I know it's a little darker now. So, you know, we're right up to our neighbors. In Florida, we have a lot more space. We're able to grow animals, and we're able to love them. Guys, we have one duck that has a broken foot. So I'm planning to get her a wheelchair. So we're planning to get her a wheelchair so she could roll around in style. She gets hand fed, she gets her water, but I do want her to be a lot more independent. So I do leave her outside so she doesn't go far from the other ducks because she's limited with how much she could move about. She's about a month and a half. Yeah, see, let me show you guys her. She's my little baby. My little spoiled brat. My spoiled brat. My spoiled brat. She's more used to being held. So you see, she has, you know, I have the paw in her, her leg. I have it, we tried to get something on Amazon. It didn't really work. But when I get to Florida, I will take her to, in New York, guys, it's not as good for poultry because nobody has ducks and chicken and stuff in New York City. On the outskirts, yes, but not in New York. So to get a vet for her is like almost impossible. So I will, once we're heading to Florida on Saturday, we'll be there Sunday. So by Monday, I will try to take her to a local vet, see if we could do anything for the leg. If not, I've already contacted a company in Australia. They have some cute guys, some cute and very functional wheelchair for ducks. So we'll be getting her one. Um, yes, Sleepy Rabbit. So guys, just so you guys know, so we have some mallards. We had 10. Unfortunately, we lost 3 last week actually, and they're about a month old, but we lost 3 due to them being cold. So I think I don't know if they had gotten wet one day, and so we lost 2 because they were cold, and then we lost 1 because they were it kind of got, its neck got hooked on something like that, and it just passed away. So we lost 3 of our mallards. We had about 17 Pekin ducks. We lost a few along the way, and we have 10. We have 13. So we have 13 Pekins, and those are the white ducks. Those are the majority of our ducks we have, because guys, those are the most common ducks that you could find. We had 7 mallards. We have 4 left. We lost 3 along the way. And guys, it was like a freak accident where we lost our initial set of ducks. We lost half of them because we were traveling with them at the Airbnb, and we had them in a container, something like this, a bin, and we didn't realize it was closed, and so we had a bin like this, and it was closed, and they were not breathing. We did not realize. We woke up to, how many we had? We had a 14. We woke up to 7. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we lost half that day. And since then, we haven't lost in the biggest set of our ducks. Let me give them some more water, guys, because ducks love water. They already got their bath for the day, so we have to be very careful. All right. They were kind of cold, so I had to kind of hand dry my Cayuga ducks, which are the black ducks. So these ducks right here, because they're a lot more sensitive. Those black ducks, even though they're about a month now, but they get cold very easily. So I hand dry them after I give them they had a swim, they enjoyed it, but I could tell they were cold. So I used paper towel and I dried them. I dried them, and then this other duck right here in here, this Pekin duck, because she's one of my smallest in the month-old ducks. So I dried her with paper towel, as well as my Cayuga ducks, which are the black ducks, and my khaki Campbell, a couple of them. But guys, they're doing so amazing. I already know that I have some males. I could tell just by the way they're sounding. They sound like they have a very deep rasp. So I know I have a couple of khaki Campbells, which are the brown ones right here. I have a couple of them that are males. Right? They're males. I can't tell for my Pekins yet, except that I have this Pekin duck is so much bigger than this one. So I'm suspecting that it's gonna be a male. I'll be able to tell, guys, once I see the curl on its tail. So I'm waiting a few more weeks to tell. Yeah, guys, but they're doing great. They're loving New York. These ducks literally, guys, traveled from Florida, wherever they were born. My white ducks, they traveled from Florida. We had them in Florida for about 2 weeks, then drove them out from Florida. We stopped in Atlanta and Charlotte, And then they got to New Jersey. We stayed in New Jersey for a few weeks with them. Then they've been to New York. They've been all over the place, guys. And then we're gonna take them back to Florida on Saturday. Hopefully, we should be there on Sunday. So, but guys, now they've gotten so big. It's definitely gonna be a challenge taking them back to Florida because they're starting to jump out of. So look at this. They're jumping out of this. They're jumping out of this when they're in the car. Of course, you know I have to finish watch this, but they're jumping out of this. And this little ones, guys, this little mallards, these right here. You guys need more water? I'm gonna give them some more water. There's no box that could hold them. They're jumping all over the place. They're all over the car. So this little mallards, they're gonna give me some. They're gonna give me a run for my money on the farm. And they're gonna be able to fly, guys. The mallards are gonna be able to fly, not the Pekin ducks. Those are the ducks we had before, and they could not fly at all. So those white ducks, they're too heavy. They're not gonna be able to fly. But these black ducks, I have to clip some of the wings. This brown ducks, they're gonna be able to fly, and these mallards are gonna be able to fly. So we have a nice little mixture. I'm gonna get them a little more water just because I want them to be all watered out tonight. Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We are a small farm. We're based in Miami. We are a 5-acre farm, and we have ducks. Next week, once we go down, we're gonna add some goats to the farm, so you guys gonna get to see the goats. We're gonna add a few rabbits. We had some turkeys before, and we do plan to add just a couple because, guys, turkeys they eat a lot. Like, I would get a whole bag of feed. They would fit like a 50-pound bag. My turkeys will finish it in like a day. So they eat a lot. So this time around, I'll probably get like a couple of turkeys, but not a lot. Also, turkeys are very sensitive to cold. So ducks are a lot more hardy. So when you're trying to raise ducks, they're a lot more hardy. We really, like the Pekin ducks, we really did not lose. They're the hardiest of ducks. Those white ducks, if you were new to raising ducks, those are the easiest ducks to raise. If we didn't have that freak accident where we lost about 4 of them, we did not lose any of them to anything else. The only problem we had with our Pekin ducks were we had one duck that is partially blind. It was fully blind, but now I'm noticing she's seeing in one eye. So this is our blind duck right here. So we have her with the mallards. So this is her. So I'll take her once I get back to Florida. I'm gonna take her to the vet to see if there's anything he could do. But she's starting to see in one eye, so I'm very excited about that because with the bigger ducks, she was not doing well. So I literally had to move her from the bigger ducks and put her with the smaller ducks, and that's how she was able to thrive because she was to the point where she was not eating because they were bullying her. She was not eating. Now, we also had another issue with the Pekin ducks, and I noticed that because they eat so much, sometimes they have issues with their legs. So this one, she has a broken leg. I hand feed her. I make sure I hand feed her. Guys, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We really, really appreciate it. So this one, she'll probably be the duck that we're gonna keep inside the house because she has a broken leg, and the other ducks kind of bully her now. So I'm able to leave her. I leave her out of the cage. She doesn't roam anywhere far. She stays, because she has a broken leg, she'll stay close to the other ducks because I can't keep them out because I will lose them. They will, not necessarily. I feel like these mallards, they've gotten out of this cage before, but I'm always able to catch them because they come back for food and water. But the bigger ducks, I'm still a little wary about them. So We try to keep them within an enclosed spot. Yeah, guys. But if you're not subscribed, go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. I know they're so cute. Thank you. And they're really a joy to have around, guys. Um, it is therapy for me. And I remember about a week ago, we were in the Bronx and I had the ducks in the car because sometimes when they travel, we have them with us just because I'm able to feed them and all that stuff, give them the water, I know that they're safe. And it's easier sometimes to do it in the car. And she's like, "Oh my God, this is." I said, "Do you want to feed the ducks?" And she's like, "Yes." She's like, "This is duck therapy." She's like, "Oh my God, my anxiety is so much lower just dealing with the ducks." And I'm like, "Oh my God, you are so right. It just feels so much better seeing them, feeling them, um, you know, playing with them." So that's something that we are going to offer on our farm for people to be able to come and feed the ducks. And so that's, guys, that's kind of why we've kind of baby them a lot because we want them to be very friendly. So anybody could come on the farm and come feed the ducks, and they're not going to be wild. They're going to be friendly. So that's something that we've been working on. We hold them a lot. We I make sure I give them enough personal attention, and they're pretty much, guys, they stayed with us inside the home for like um, a month and a half now. Since we got our ducks about August 14th, and right now we're at the end of September. So for like a month and a half, the older ducks. So we have seven of our ducks are a month and a half. About 17 are about a month old, and 7 are about 3 weeks old. So they've been literally inside with us. So once I feed them, 8 o'clock, I will take them in because we don't keep them outside, guys. Because a few months ago, I suffered a tragedy on my farm. We were traveling and we thought our coop was predator proofed enough, and unfortunately, it wasn't. And we had some form of animal or something came, and it really went through our farm and devoured. I just willfully just killed. We had about 15 turkeys, and guys, they're already 5 months. We had ducks. We had 6 of them. They were already starting to lay eggs, guys. And I don't know if they had just started to lay eggs. And I don't know if that's what brought the predators because they wanted to come get the eggs. They killed all our ducks. We had 2 geese, and they started to lay. I realized that we had 2 female geese. They killed all of them, and we had 11 chicken, 10 that were hens, and one that was a male, or a rooster. And guys, it was so heartbreaking for me. And I said, you know what? I am not gonna give up because those animals were my life. And we were based in Florida and we're based in New York. So what we did is we got more ducks. We said, you know what? We're gonna raise them in New York until they're big enough. We're gonna take them to the farm back in Florida. We're gonna build a different kind of coop. So guys, you guys are gonna don't forget to follow, subscribe, so you guys gonna see the new coop that we're gonna build. It's gonna be more predator proof. I've been doing a lot more research. So the next coop we have is gonna be predator proof because we need to make sure that all of our ducks are safe. Those are our babies. We grew them from 3 days old. We got them from they were 3 days old, and now they're about a month and a half. The oldest are a month and a half. So we're gonna build a predator proof for them, a coop for them, and then we're gonna add some electric fence around the coop. We're gonna make sure we have cameras. So and so if anything passes around the camera, we're gonna see. We will be 15 minutes away from the farm. So if anything, we know, and we could run to the farm if anything happens. And yeah, guys. So guys, don't forget to subscribe so you guys get to enjoy the journey with us. We will be adding some goats next week, and goats are always fun, guys. Our farm. The reason we're adding goats is because our farm is just a lot of weeds. So we decided just to add. Oh, guys, my batteries are dying. So just give me a minute. Let me go get a charger. Give me 1 minute. One second, guys. Let me get the. Sorry, guys. Let me get a charger on my phone. So, all right, great. There's a charger. All right, sorry about that, guys. I need to get a charger. Um, yeah, guys. So we're gonna add goats because unlike our backyard where the grass is manicured, we're city people, and trying to manage 5 acres of land is a lot. So we've decided to add goats just so they could kind of eat down the grass on the farm, and they're also very therapeutic as well. And we plan to do some goat yoga on the farm, and so yeah, guys. So definitely go ahead and subscribe, and you guys get to follow the journey with us, especially when our ducks start to have little ducklings. We are gonna add some geese because we actually loved our geese the first time around. We actually did love our geese, but by the time we try to reorder them, they apparently there's a season. I think it's between March and June is the latest you could get gosling. So we couldn't get geese this year. And then I reached out to like a local farm, and they're like, yeah, we have geese, but they're about $100, and that's not even the issue. I just want to make sure that we grow those animals from small, so that way I could trust that they're not gonna attack. Like we really, like growing them from small, so they know us, they know my voice. It's easy to manage them too. You know, if you notice, they're not squirmish. You guys need more water, huh? Gotta get them some more water. I want to make sure they have full set of water, guys. If you know ducks, they will keep drinking. It says how many people say release them. Hi Ramolo, welcome. Yeah, guys. So we're gonna get all our animals back. We're gonna get some of our turkeys. We're gonna get some chickens. Um, but this time around, guys, I won't get chicken. The chickens are not. They're not as aggressive as any of the other breeds, so I will get them older. So I know a farm where I could get them where they're already grown chickens and they could get us eggs. So I will get chickens a little bigger. But the ducks, I really needed the process where I was able to see them from babies. I actually love growing ducks. So yeah, guys. So yeah, so this is our 32 ducks that we have. And again, we have 4 different breeds. We have one other set of breeds that's gonna come in Florida. It's the rowan ducks. They also fly, so we have to make sure that we clip some of their wings. It doesn't hurt them at all, but it would mean that they don't fly from the farm. So we have to constantly clip. I think it's just 3 of the wing. I'm gonna let you guys look at the little ducks while I go get them more water, because they're looking for more water. All right, guys, I'm coming. Let me get you more water. Alright guys. Alright guys, let me give them some food. Alright guys, let's give them some food. There we go. There we go. They just want water. There we go. Alright. My ducks, they will. Yeah guys, so those are our babies right here. Alright, you guys want water too? Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Alright. Let's give you guys some water. Alright, 1, 2. Let me give you guys some water over here. Guys, it's about, I'm gonna start taking them inside in a little bit because we don't keep them outside. All right, we don't keep them outside overnight, so we just like to feed them outside because they create so much less of a mess outside, and I'm able to move them around. So I'm able to move them from, I could move them all over the backyard. But let me just get them some food. Some more food. Look at the little ones. Watch the little ones while they eat and drink. Let me get the bigger ducks some dinner. Guys, this is their second set of dinner. They've already had dinner. This is, and ducks, they will get wet. All right, guys, let me give you some food. All right. Okay. The second set of dinner, because I just fed them a few minutes ago, but I just want them to be completely filled. So, because guys, this is the last feeding that we're giving them for the night. So what I'm trying to do is wean them. So before I would feed them every 2-3 hours. Now I'm trying to feed them 3 times a day, because eventually once I'm on the farm, they're gonna get fed once a day, and then we'll let them out on the farm to go and forage and stuff like that. So they're used to just getting fed all day. I would, even when they were smaller, I would have to get up in the evening and feed them. Now they're getting to a point where I don't necessarily have to feed them all the time. So we're trying to wean them off a little bit. If you notice, the brown ones at the back, they don't eat as much. Those are khaki Campbells, so they don't eat as much, but our Pekin ducks, they will eat the majority of the food. If you notice, guys, they're the biggest of all of our ducks, no matter what age group. So, let me see if I could point you guys. So, guys, this duck right here and this duck right here is the same age as this duck right here, this one right here. Look, guys, look at the size difference. This duck right here is the same age with this one right here. You see the size difference, guys? So those two brown ducks, guys, these two brown ducks right here, they're the same age as this one right here. Now these right here, they're younger than this brown duck. This is our khaki Campbell. So our Pekin ducks, which are the white ducks, guys, they eat the majority of the food that we put out. The black ducks, they are our Cayuga ducks. They also don't eat as much as the Pekin ducks. So if you take a look, that duck, that white duck near the black duck, they're the same age. Look at the size difference. Look at the size difference, guys. That white duck and the black duck, same age. Look at how much bigger the white duck is. Same over here. Look at how small this black duck is. That black duck is the same age as this one. They just don't eat as much. So the Pekin ducks, they're really grown for meat. Although, guys, we do not raise our ducks for meat. And I've had people ask me, oh, we love ducks. Are you eating them? And I said, no. They're really there for eggs. And we'll sell the ducklings to other farmers and other families. They could come and buy ducklings from us. They could buy eggs from us, fertilized eggs from us. So that's kind of what we want for our farm. But I don't want our farm to be a meat farm. If someone needs an adult pair of ducks, we'll sell that to them once they become adults. If I'm not too attached, we could sell them. But yeah, guys, meat, they're not really bred for meat. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. But guys, just from you guys subscribing, this is how we plan to really take care of our ducks a lot. Just, having the YouTube channel, and we appreciate you guys looking at our videos, because that's how we plan to, help subsidize the feed for our ducks. Because those white ducks, they will eat a lot. They eat a lot compared to our black ducks and our brown ducks. And the black ducks, they're Cayugas. The brown ducks are our khaki Campbells, and our mallards, who are the cutest, guys. The mallards, they don't eat as much. So these are our mallards right here. Look at the size. They're about 3 weeks, and they're not as big. Let me see. It's probably easier for you guys to see them up here. So see, they're 3 weeks. So guys, we appreciate you guys subscribing. This is how, I forgot to feed you. Ooh, guys, I gotta go feed there's one more duck I forgot to feed. This one right here. She is our herd duck, and I hand feed her. So guys, we feed them Purina pellets. That's one of the feed that we give them. They like that better. And this one is flock raiser. I don't like the flock raiser. The flock raiser is cheaper, but I don't like the consistency. Is a little more powdery, guys. So I feel like it doesn't fill them up as much. All right, I forgot my baby right here. She didn't. Did I? Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Here you go. Here you go, girl. This is my little herd duck. All right, guys. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Here you go. 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 So this food is a lot more powdery. So yeah, you want water? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, look at that. You have a butterfly in your water, huh? Yeah, guys. So again, guys, don't forget to subscribe. We're gonna take them in a little bit. Let's see if she's gonna eat the butterfly. She loves a lot of water, guys. A lot of water. I like to. So that duck I hand feed, and she's used to being hand fed. If I didn't have the camera, she would be on me, being fed. So I hand feed her, and she's used to being hand fed. Okay, come on, come on, come on, girl, come on. All right, come on. Let me give you your food. Come on, come on, come on. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, 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 okay. All right, all right. She's not in the mood today, guys. She's not in the mood for it today. She don't like to be too far from the others. But I usually hand feed her and give her water. So because she usually can't do it for her, like the others, she can't do it for herself. Guys, any questions you have for me, let me know. And did you guys subscribe? Can you let me know if you subscribed or not? And I appreciate all of those of you who have subscribed. We've had our channel really we really started posting religiously once we got those ducks about a month and a half ago, and we are already at 1,000 subscribers. So we appreciate all of you who have subscribed. And we are asking as much as possible for you guys to keep subscribing. Again, this is how we are subsidizing the feed of our ducks so that we could keep them as pets on the farm. And we could keep feeding them and giving them a life that they deserve, the type of housing they deserve. We want to spoil them and give them we have to get a nice, we have pools for them now on the farm, but the pools that we have, they're not those that you could Angel, you want to go to the bathroom? Come on, say goodnight to the people. Mr. Angel, that's my baby. He's 14, guys. He's an old man. He does not bother the ducks at all. It's sometimes a lot for him, so he stays away. But anyway, guys, so we are planning to get a different kind of pool for them that we're able to let the water out versus me having to. I realized the first time around it was just so much work with the type of pools we have. So we have about 3 pools on the farm for them already, but we plan to get a different kind of pool for them that's gonna make my life easier. Where are you going? Where are we going? Where are we going, girl? Where are we going? If you guys notice, she still have some of her baby fur, but she's starting to have her adult fur. Where you going? It's dark, guys, so she's acting up a little bit, but usually she's the friendliest of my ducks because she knows that I hand feed her. But anyway, guys, yeah, so we plan to spoil them and give them like a whole nice area on the farm. So I do want you guys to subscribe so you guys could kind of see what we build for them. We eventually will build an in-ground pool, but those for them. But those ducks are messy. So it's we don't want. It's gonna be a little harder maintaining that because they're gonna keep pooping in the water, and it's harder to empty out a pool versus a hold on, I thought one of my ducks was outside. So it's easier to do a little pool that you could throw the water out every day or every couple of days, because we've had ducks before and they're messy. What's going on, Angel? What do you want? What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? baby. My big boy. He's 14. Yeah, guys. So, but if you guys have not subscribed yet, I'm begging you guys to keep subscribing, keep liking our videos, keep sharing our videos. Um, as we build our community, you guys get to see the ducks as they grow, and they're starting to get the adult feathers in, so those white ducks are gonna get a beautiful white color. The black ducks are gonna be black and green. Those mallards are gonna have a beautiful green head and black and purple feathers. I got them because they're a cute duck. So I just got them because I want a cute duck. And our khaki Campbells are gonna be beautiful as well. So we just have a nice range of beautiful ducks. You're gonna love them. I know you guys are gonna love them. So we want you guys to subscribe so you guys could see as they grow. And yeah. But thank you guys. We are going to start going inside. I'm gonna start packing them up for the night so I could bring them inside the house. I don't like keeping them outside because I don't know what predators are in this area. They might be okay, but it's just not secure in my backyard. I don't know. The only thing I've seen is squirrels, but I don't know if cats, I never know if they could come after my little ducks. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. So we're gonna start, putting them in for the night. Gonna bring them in for the night. But they enjoy just chillaxing outside. If you could tell, they're ready to go to bed. Look at that. They're starting to, relax for the night. I'll probably keep them out for another hour, hour and a half, and then keep them inside because I do want to give them probably one last feeding, one last water. Angel, I know you want water. You want water, huh? You want water. You want water? Yeah, guys, but he does not. This is my cockapoo. He does not. I have never left him by himself with the ducks. I just fed him. I just gave this dog dinner inside a few minutes ago. I guess he didn't think it was enough, so he's coming to eat some of the duck food. Angel, I don't know if this duck food is enough for you. I'll give you more of your duck food, your dog food. Come on. He thinks I'm giving them too much attention, cause all day I'm with them. Ah! All right. All day I'm with them, huh? And I'm not giving you enough attention, huh? 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 Right? Yeah, that's my spoil baby. He's had me for 14 years. He's a grown guys. I think he's about 90 something in dog years. He's an old man. And these ducks are about a month and a half old, so they're still babies. But he's a grown dog. But anyway, guys, go ahead and subscribe if you have not done so. And we will do a video as we while we're on the road, so you guys could see how we travel with our ducks. We'll be doing videos of them, and then once we get to the farm, we'll be doing a lot more videos with them on the farm, showing you what they eat on the farm. We also have tons of our farm is we have a ton of tropical fruit trees and stuff like that. And then of course, guys, we're adding goats, so yeah, guys, so we were adding goats. I am just so excited because I had goats before, guys. We had 2 goats, but they were kind of, this time around, we got them as adults. I want them as babies. I want to grow them as babies. I think the best way to get an animal, pets, or for your farm, is to get them as babies. That's the only way they're gonna be as friendly as you grow them the way you want them to be. So Angel is eating the duck food. I just fed him. Anyway, guys, so this time around we want our goats to be babies, so we could really Or we want goats that are very friendly. The last time I got my goats, I got it from a farmer, and he kind of, he didn't grow the goats. What's going on here? What's going on? What's going on here? He didn't grow his goats to be friendly, and I love to, these animals are like my dog. They're like pets to me. So I like to be able to pet all my animals, and I'm not able to eat any of them because I just invest so much time and energy with them, and I spend so much time a day with them. I am, we just give them, I give them all the love that I have. So this time around for the goats, we want to get them as babies. That way we could grow them to be very friendly, because we want our farm to be, guys, our farm is in Miami, and we want our farm to be an area where people could take their kids and come and see different breeds of ducks and play with them, because not everyone has a backyard where they could grow ducks. And guys, I realized that even more when I came back to New York. So right now, guys, I'm in New York in my backyard, and I realized in New York you really cannot, people do not have the opportunity to really grow animals like that. We don't have the space. But in Florida, I have the space. We have 5 acres, so we able to then, to us, we were trying to figure out where we wanted to put our duck coop and our chicken coop. In Florida, we had tons of turkey, ducks, geese, chicken, and yeah, our neighbor has goats, tons of goats, sheep. No s at the end. They have they have cows. They have 2 cows, and they have 5 acres too. They have 2 cows. I'm scared of getting cows though, guys. I am really scared of getting cows because they're so much bigger to manage, and I want to have animals that they're easy to manage. So although I heard cow milk is very delicious. Raw cow milk. I've never tried it. So maybe if we get more than 5 acres, I don't know. Or, you know, if I get a good deal on a cow, maybe, guys, maybe I will get a cow. Maybe. If we get a really good deal on a cow, and I feel like I have enough knowledge of it. I have not done enough research on cows. So, I know as a child we raised pigs. But my only difficulty, guys, is none of these animals are being raised for food. So I don't want to keep adding all these animals and I can't eat them. And I eat meat. I eat pork. I eat turkey. I eat chicken. I eat a lot of meat, but I cannot get myself to the point where I could eat any of the animals I raise. I cannot do it. So we don't want to have too many animals on the farm because, guys, when I tell you, over the last month and a half, I've already spent about $300 on food. It is not cheap to have all these animals, and guys, they are small. When they are adults, they even eat a lot more. So we will figure out what to grow on the farm so we could substitute their food. With our turkey and our geese, guys, they ate grass like nobody business. They ate the weed like nobody business. With our goats, we don't have to, we'll have like a bag of food for them that we'll give them occasionally, but they're gonna eat all the grass on the land. If you guys see our property, it is laden with grass. And I told my husband, look, he works every day, and I run my business, and of course I'm with the animals, but I'm not cutting grass. So we had to find a solution to kind of to get the grass down on the farm. So we were like, you know what? We're just gonna have to get goats. So at least the goats, guys, they're gonna serve a purpose, and they are able to eat the grass on the land. We don't have to have an extensive feed course. We're gonna create like a little goat area for them to sleep, like a goat pen, and then we'll have we're gonna put them in different areas in the land, and we're gonna rotate them, and they'll be able to eat. Our ducks, they do eat feed, But once I have them on the farm, I let them out and they're able to walk around and, forage and eat certain weeds and eat bugs, and I don't have to give them as much. Our chicken did that as well. They did a good job foraging as well, and our turkey did an excellent job. Like, guys, our turkeys would they would not they would eat, but the only problems with turkeys is they eat grass, but they eat an even more feed. So our turkeys were I guys, I also have my business, so we travel for a business, and I would have someone on the farm watching the animals when I travel. I would leave 4 and 5 bags of food. So in like a week and a half, she would be calling me, okay, I need to go pick up more food for those ducks. I would, for the sorry, the turkey. Well, for all the animals, but those turkeys would eat those food like crazy. So easily in a 2 week period, I would go through 5 bags of 50-pound feed. And that's why this time around, if I have turkeys, it's only going to be able to just to have turkey on the land. But they eat a lot, and they bullied my other animals. So they would bully the ducks, they would bully the chickens, they bullied those animals a lot. So, and I love them because, guys, my turkeys, they had personality. Now they would, if I was sitting, they will fly up and they will sit on my lap. They would follow me around. My turkeys, if they have so much more of a personality than the ducks do. They are so much friendlier. The only thing is they are also they have more of a beak, so when they want food and you have food, they will come and they'll peck. So they were a little more, they're a little more friendly, but they'll do more pecking. Um, and they were greedier. So the minute you have, which kind of worked in my favor, because when I wanted to bring them in for the night, those ducks, guys, sometimes they don't even care for food. So they will stay out whenever they want to. They'll come in whenever they want to. Those turkeys, as soon as you have a bag of food, they will come right in. So it was easy to put them in for the night. Turkeys and chicken. The chicken that we had, they were the easiest because they were able to, as soon as it got dark, they would just find their way back inside the coop. So my chicken were the easiest. But of course, ducks are the cutest to look at. They're more fun. They are cute. When I tell you, as an adult duck, those white ducks, you guys will see. If you've not subscribed yet, guys, go ahead and subscribe so you guys could see. Our ducks will be adults in about a month, because they're mostly the white ones, they have a lot of adult feathers on them. Even our brown ones, they're mostly they get the adult feathers. So in about a month they'll be full adults. They synchronize. If one duck is doing something, all the ducks will be doing something. It is just such a pleasure. And guys, if you follow, you'll see the lives I will be posting. Like, literally every morning, every night, as long as I'm on the farm and I'm not doing an event, I would sit with the animals and we'll walk around the farm. Now, the turkeys would do a lot more following. Now that we have no turkeys, like, the ducks would follow the turkeys. So now it's going to be interesting, guys, to see if our ducks are going to follow me around like our turkeys did. Because those turkeys would follow me all over the place. The chicken would stay near the coop. The ducks would follow, but far behind. But the turkeys would be right around my legs, following, going everywhere I go. Yeah, but this time we're gonna have goats, and we're gonna see their goats are gonna have more of a personality, and they're more fun, and they could be more friendly. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about adding them to the land. I cannot wait to get add some of them next week, because our farm is, I know the grass is probably like 6 feet, 5 feet, 4 feet tall in certain areas. I know it's high. I know we have a lot of food on the farm for the goats, so I'm excited just to bring them in, and you guys will watch with us as they take the place from grassy to manageable. So we'll be doing lives with the goats on the farm. So guys, don't forget to subscribe so that you guys can see that as well. You also get, did I add water for you guys? Guys, if you guys, I just added water for those ducks right here. Look at how their water is done already. Done. All right, let me give you some more. Let me see. All right, here we go. Here we go. I also don't want them to get too wet too. But you guys have water. Go ahead. Let me see. The bigger ones probably finished with their water. All right, I'm only giving you guys water. No more food. No more food for the night. You guys have eaten enough for the night. Just water. Just water. All right. Yeah, guys, so they're fun. And if you ever think of having, if you have the space, ducks are really good to add. You don't need more than like 2. You don't need to be like me and have 30. I'm just an overachiever, and I'm getting 10 more. Maybe about 12 more, because I'm getting 10 more of another breed, and then a male and female of another kind of breed as well. But that one's gonna be an adult duck. I'm an overachiever. I won't just take 2. I will take 30 of something. So yeah, guys. But yeah, guys, I will leave you guys with the ducks for a few minutes. I'm just look at the ducks while they eat and relax for the night. If you have any questions, let me know. These are our mallards. You guys are done eating? Guys, they are full for the night. All right, let's see the bigger ones. The bigger ones. Yeah, they're still drinking water, huh? My bigger ducks are still drinking water. But they're ready for they're ready for bed, guys. They're ready for the bed for tonight. But I'm keeping them outside. I'll probably keep them outside until like 9. And then we will take them back inside. So for those of you who are on the live, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Again, we are a small farm in Florida, and anybody who subscribed, you guys are helping our channel grow. So we could keep taking care of all these ducks. So we have over 30 ducks, and we right now they're at our home in New York, and we are taking them, however, to our farm in Florida. So we are bi-coastal. So we lived in New York for multiple years, and then I went to Florida, and I was like, oh my God, I love being in Florida. I love all the fruits, the tropical plants. And now, guys, it is winter in New York. We get to enjoy summers. Well, winter in Florida, that's nice and warm. So while it is 60 degrees in New York, it is 80, 81, and 87 degrees in Florida. So our farm is in Miami. So a few years ago, we got 5 acres, and we've been growing ducks for a little bit. And yeah, we just like that lifestyle of being on a farm. And not necessarily, we're trying to get to be a farm that grows what we eat. So we do have a little area where we grow food. We have tons of fruit trees on our farm because that's our specialty, fruit trees. And we added animals just for our own enjoyment. I love ducks because they have a personality. They love to swim. It's just amazing just seeing them, the way they swim, and it's just fun. It's just fun. And we have breeds that, guys, they're so cute. We have the Cayuga ducks. Those are the black ones. They're still young, guys. They're still small. Our Cayugas are about a month old. We got them around Labor Day. So yeah, so they're about a month old. The brown ones are the khaki Campbell. They're a month and a half. Our Pekin ducks are the white ones. We have 3 of them that are about a month and a half, and we have 10 that are about a month as well. So we have 10 that's a month, 3 that's a month and a half. So we have in here, we have 2 of them that is a month and a half. So it's that one right here and this one right here. I'm almost not able to tell anymore because my ducks that are a month, they're getting just as big. Because this one is a month, but you can't. This one's a month, but it's almost the same size as the one that's a month and a half, right? This one, guys, I suspect it's a male because it's the biggest of all our ducks. So that one's likely gonna be a male. I will be able to tell once the adult feather is fully in. Our male, they're also called drakes. They're gonna have a curl on their tail, and that's for the Cayuga ducks. Sorry, that's for the Pekin ducks, and those are the white ducks. So I'm gonna be able to tell from that. Now for our mallards, which are the smaller ducks right here, we have 7. We had 10, we lost 3 along the way. I'll be able to tell because the male is a different color than the female. So the male is gonna have a beautiful green head, and the body is also gonna have a nice purple and a nice green. It's gonna be beautiful. But the female is gonna be one color. So I'll be able to tell. Our Cayuga ducks, I'll be able to tell the male and the female as well, because the male and the female are going to be a little different color. The male is going to have a green head. And guys, I am seeing the adult feathers are already coming out on some of our ducks. So one of the Cayugas, they're starting to have green on their body. So I'm trying to see which one. So you see, this one is starting to, it's gonna be a black duck. So you see so it still has some baby hair, but if you look closely, You see the adult feather on the duck? It's starting to get its adult feather. Um, so is our Pekin ducks. They're starting to get the adult feather. All right. The duck that is surprising me the most is our khaki Campbells. They are mostly, look at the khaki Campbell, guys. So it's losing most of its baby feather, and look at it. It's getting the adult feather in. So this one, it's getting its adult feather in. Our khaki Campbell, guys, they're a little troublemakers. They are the ones that jump. So they don't, this is where I have them. We put them inside our home for the, after 9, we'll put them inside so they could sleep. And I try to keep them outside as long as possible so I could keep feeding them, giving them their water, because guys, ducks are messy. So once I put them in here, it get messy. If you look at the sides, guys, look at how the sides, there's food all over. We just had to detail our car because we had them. I'm going to turn this over because I need it to be dry. We have some of the ducks in this as well. So you see how it gets messy. So they get messy. So the way I'm controlling the mess is keeping them inside. Sorry, keeping them outside during the day. So all day they're outside, and I will move this dog pen, the dog panel, to different spots in the yard. So earlier they were over here, so I move them around. So that way they're not on one spot all the time, right? They're not on one spot all the time. Because ducks, unlike chicken and turkey, get water everywhere. Because the way they eat, guys, they'll eat their food and go get water. So they need water to eat, right? So water gets all over the place. So it's better if we're able to have them feed outside. And in the evening, I stop their food and water around 9. I will keep them eating and drinking all day until 9 o'clock. And then overnight, I stop giving them food and water because everywhere gets wet. So they will have them outside until 9. You could tell they're ready for bed. They are ready for bed. Look at this one right here. This is how ducks sleep. See how ready it is for bed? It's falling asleep. This one. They're falling asleep. Alright? Over here, they're ready for bed. But we're gonna tire them because, guys, the minute I put them inside the house, and when they want food and water, they will be squawking. All right, so that's one of the challenges, having them in the house. But it's not neither here or there. I love my ducks, so it's not an issue for me. It's not an issue for me at all. Next week, they will be on the farm. So they're going to be on our farm. We do have a farm in Florida. We have a 5-acre farm in Florida. They will be on the farm next week. Guys, if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. We plan to use our YouTube channel to give a lot of content, a lot of educational content. Not only that, that's how we plan to really subsidize the food for our ducks. Because, guys, those Pekin ducks, they eat a lot. Those white ducks, you see how big they are? They eat a lot. They're bred for meat. Of course, we're not eating them, but they eat a lot. So, we plan to use our YouTube channel to give information. Also, you guys, and we do a lot of fun stuff. So you guys will get to see them feeding on the farm, swimming. It is very therapeutic, guys. If you're an animal lover, then it is fun to actually see those animals. And not only that, we'll have other animals for you guys to see. Our goats, you're gonna love them. Goats have personality. You'll get to see our goats on the farm, and you get to see those animals from babies and as they grow up. A lot of you guys have been following us for a while now, so you saw those ducks as babies, and now they're teenagers now. They're teens, and in about 3-4 months, they're gonna be In about a month, they're gonna be adults. In about 4 months, they're gonna start mating, and they're gonna start giving us fertilized eggs. They're gonna start giving us duck eggs. Um, and a few months later, we're gonna have ducklings. So, guys, you're gonna be there for the whole progression of those ducks. Because I try to do lives a couple of times a week, sometimes every day if I have the time. I do lives with them because, guys, it's always a movie with them. I'll do lives with you, seeing them swimming with different toys that we plan to get them. You get to see their personalities, and they do have personalities, guys. And actually, our ducks, I feel like they're trained. So we're trying to train them. And I'm very impressed with them. They're not very, they're not aggressive at all. They're very loving, and that's kind of how we want our ducks to be. We want them to, when we offer them food, they'll come up to me. They'll eat from my hand. If I put food right now, they'll come and eat from my hand, because we've been feeding them. I've been feeding them on my hand, from my hand, almost half of the time. That's how I feed them, just because I want them to get used to us. And when people come to our farm, I want them to be friendly. I want them to be able to feed the ducks, and I don't want them to be aggressive. But ducks are generally not aggressive. Geese, however, are. So we did have some geese on our farm, and they do not like strangers. When I had the young lady coming to feed them when I travel, they would be running after her like, you're a stranger. Like, the geese, they will protect the ducks. And guys, it was so cute. I have the geese there on my channel, so if you subscribe, you'll see them from babies, and we grew them until they were having eggs. Then we had a big tragedy on our farm, and we were traveling. We actually went to New Orleans. We had an event. I have the farm, but I also have my own business, so I travel and do it. Like November, I will be gone for 2 weeks, and I think that's the only time I'll be gone for the holidays. Maybe 2 to 3 weeks I'll be gone. So someone else I'm gonna pay someone else to take care of the ducks while I travel. So we did that, and we were traveling to New Orleans. What's going on here? What's going on? That's the little ducks. And guys, I was traveling back from New Orleans, getting back to the farm, and she called and she said, something is wrong. Something has happened to your animals. I had 15 turkeys, 6 ducks, 2 geese, 10 hens, and 1 rooster. And some animal came, guys. I still don't know which one it is. So this time around, we're gonna make sure that whatever coop that we build, we have a contractor coming to build a coop for these babies. It's gonna be predator proof completely. Guys, some animal, we don't know if it's a dog, we don't know if it's a raccoon, we don't know what animal came and took all our animals. They killed all the 15 turkeys. Guys, imagine me. Guys, I was crying for days. Like, I was crying for days because those animals are my babies. I grew them from, those animals, I grew them from the time that they were this size. And then we had to go to the farm and kind of like just bury all of them. And whatever animal came did not even eat the animal. They just killed them and left them on the farm. But but part of the reason was I don't know if because we were traveling, they couldn't smell the human presence. And although I had someone coming to take care of the ducks, she came she wasn't there overnight. So it happened overnight. And it was heartbreaking, guys, because look at how, see my animals now. I love those animals. We take care of them from babies, and if anything happened to them, it will tear me apart because they're meant to be my little farm animals. They're not meant for food. I can't eat them, because this is something that I know some farmers are able to grow animals and